Hello everybody, and welcome back to Project Ozone Lite. How's it going? I am awesome. We're here today. It's been a couple of days since I have actually played. I recorded all of my videos for the weekend on Friday. I played a little bit after Friday, after I got done Friday, and have not been back in here since. I let this thing run all weekend. Or well, not all weekend, but most of the weekend, and man, we loaded down with some resources. We got all the Waken Draconic essence we are going to need. We've got all the Nether Star essence we are ever going to need. I have come down here. I have expanded our capacitor bank here. We were running low on power. It was getting almost all the way down. It was just barely able to keep up with what we got. So I built a bigger capacitor bank. And if we go out here to our mining dimension, I have built a lot bigger reactor. I put the glass in it. We've got gelid cryothium cooling it. I have no idea exactly how much RF this thing's making per tick, but it's way up there, because basically as soon as it kicks on, as soon as it gets maybe halfway to where it's going, it shuts right back off. So this thing's putting out some serious power. Our biggest problem now with power is the transfer of power, and these things are only transferring so much. It'll still only transfer, I think it's 150,000 RF a tick, even though it says more than that. That's all we're getting out of it. I've got this set up with one of our energy condenser Mark IIs, pulling nether stars out of our AE system, putting it in here, turning it into yellorium, yellorium going into here, spitting out the cyanite, putting it back in the system. It's awesome. Completely automated. I don't have to worry about this thing at all. Option number two. What else have I done? I have added to where we are now completely making HDPE sheets. I need to just go ahead and hook this up to an inner chest, so it is going into the system. I got rid of the tank that was here. Put a trash can on it, fluid trash can on it, because even the fluid tank was not enough for it. It had stopped again. And then I've got this farm over here making sand. I don't know why it got so lopsided the way it did, but it's making sand so we can make glass, so we can make our solar panels in the next few episodes. Matter of fact, we're going to talk about the next few episodes. We're getting pretty close to being done with this pack. We're going to step away from the Infinity Catalyst for today. We're going to work on a few quests. I don't know why I just picked up that sheet. We're going to take care of a few quests today. I am now eating epic bacon, just because it's got EMC and I can get a bunch of it, and it fills you up completely. So for today, I want to work on our Staff of Power. Doing this is going to complete a couple quests. If we look here, we've got to make a few different tools for this. Most of it's not going to be too bad. This isn't, at the point that we're at now, ain't none of it going to be too bad to make. So that is kind of what we are going to work on first this morning. So we need to see what kind of flux electrum we have. Why did I go in there? Because it's not in there. We have one piece. We have two pieces. We are going to need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. That's really loud. Let's go over here. Alright, so electron. Flux electron blend. There's that. There's 12. We need pyrotheum. That's enough. And what else was it we needed with that? Redstone. So let's just put this on to cook. And we will start working on the rest of it. We've got to make all of these Draconic tools. And I'm not sure if I've got the stuff. I don't. So let's go in here. Let's craft up, I don't know, 10 of those. It's probably way more than we're going to need. We need some blocks. That should be enough for us. So there is our axe. We need the pickaxe. And we need the sword that we already got, which should be in here. There we go. Alright, so now we've got to make all these awakened. So I need to see what kind of awakened cores I got left. I have none. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. So that's 55 and 44. There we go. And I'm going to need 3 more of those of the energy cores. And what else do I need for that? Nether stars. Alright, so I'm going to make up our awakened cores. I'm going to make up our energy cores. And then I will be right back. I'm back. And guess while we're waiting on that to craft, we can actually work on crafting some of the other stuff. We are going to need some dark matter, some dark steel, and we are going to need some red matter. So let us make a hammer. We want to make the red matter hammer. We need to make a dark pickaxe, which I have thought I had. No, I have the hoe somewhere. And we need to make the red matter. So there's that. And we need a red matter shovel. And there's that one. And then we need the red morning star. So I'm not exactly sure how to use this. let's see if there is any kind of key configs. Ah, we do have 4, 5, and we'll make that one 6. Wow, I have no idea what we just charged it up with. Whoa! Probably would have helped to go do this somewhere other than there. Tell you what, let me fix our floor here. And let's go to the mining dimension. Let's go try this thing out. So that looks like it does just in one specific direction. Whoop. That goes wide, on a 3 wide. And it looks like that does 4 maybe. Maybe it's just 3. There is a lot of mobs around here. Let's vein mine something. And we need to eat. Oh, where's my food? I have no idea. Can we kill with it? Oh, not too bad. Really? Oh well. We have got it made. At this point in the game, it's almost kind of worthless to us. Actually, it's pretty much worthless to us with, you know, as far as a pickaxe with what we had to begin with, because we've got Vein Miner and Unbreakable Tinker's tools. So, but we've got it made, so we will put that up here. Sounds like these are all made. And there we go. So, now we need to make our energy cores. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't think that's what we needed to make those. No. We need 20 awakened and 25. Okay. Alright, let's get this going. There's our awakened. And we need redstone blocks. Boom. There we go. So now, we put that in there. Get these a-going. Need 5. There we go. Alright, now on to our next bit. Let us get rid of those. We need our flux electrum. That doesn't have, no, it doesn't have EMC. Alright, so we need to make these tool rods, and I do not have any of those diamonds. So we're going to have to fill up a bunch of diamonds. Do we still have our fluid transposer here? No. I don't know where it is. Well, I sure don't need 64 of them. Alright, so fluid transposer in. Magma crucible should be set up to go out. This should be set up to let in. That side's nothing. Alright, so we should be able to get some redstone, put it in here, and it's going in here. Let's put our diamonds in there. We will let that make. So, next on the list of stuff we need to do is to turn this sound down. Let us go ahead and make our different dark tools. These things are actually pretty decent early game stuff from Ender.io. You can make these to where they take power instead, or take, use RF instead of taking durability from it. But they work out pretty well. And the next thing we need is this atomic disassembler. What are we missing? We are missing refined obsidian and an energy tablet. And it just so happens that I still have some refined. Wait. Need some osmium. Osmium. Our osmium compressor going to come in handy since didn't have to wind up using it for the glowstone ingots. This stuff out of our inventory. Here we go. Refined obsidian. Atomic disassembler. Now, this thing is actually pretty nice. You can use this. I don't know. Let's find our controls here. I don't know if that's going to work. No. Let's go here, and we'll make that number 7. That's not working. It's not giving me the option of changing modes. Ah, there we go. We can change it to where it's doing slow, where it's doing fast, and a vein mine. And this is without vein miner. Alright, sorry about that. Phone ring. Basically what it does, the numbers beside it are actually when we do this, is how much power that it takes to do each to mine, and it actually mines pretty fast. And then it's got the vein mode. That is actually looks like it's turned off. That used hunger and not durability, and I'm getting shot up. So, but that is actually a pretty good pickaxe, and it's not really that hard to make. I have used it throughout a couple of series that I've played until I got to the higher tier stuff, so not too bad. Now, we've got that done. So, we need to make our tools. So we need to get some stuff out of our inventory here. Put that up. Let's put that up. Alright, so we need awakened cores. We need our energy cores. We need our awakened blocks. Another awakened block. That should be all we need for those. Awakened blah 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 blah. Yep. We can put that in there. We've got. What did I do with the tools? Oh no, it's right there. Oh, we got to get our. Well, we can just wait till we get these. That's not what I wanted. So basically what these are just the upgraded versions of all the wyvern stuff. You can... I don't think you... Yeah, you know, you can do some upgrades on these. You can do capacity, attack damage, and attack AoE. I don't know exactly how high you can go with it, but I don't think you can get past the wyvern tier with them. And then with this, you can upgrade these with the same stuff. I guess you can just go to the Draconic tier of upgrades. We are not going to add those. We are more or less just making this in order to make it. We've kind of reached the point of not needing the staff. I mean, we have a pickaxe that is unbreakable. We have a sword that does 999 attack damage. Now, the only difference is this staff of power has a big attack AoE instead of just the one little spot that we have. That's the only really upside to it. So, do we have enough? 3, 6, we should. No, we don't. Because we've got to make these. I've got to make yeah. We need blaze powder. And I need some obsidian. There's a stack of obsidian. So we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, I do have enough for that. Does our... No, we don't. Alright, put that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there, and that in there. So, axe, pickaxe, sword. And there is our axe. There is our pickaxe. And there is our sword. Now basically this sword is just kind of slightly better than a diamond sword. You can empower it. It gives you a little bit better. Where'd you go? It gives you a little bit better bit of attack damage to it, but as with the other tools, they use RF instead of taking durability. So without Tinker's Construct, this is a pretty easy way of getting into some powered tools starting out. They're not really that hard to make. So I'm thinking we are just about ready to do this. Let's put that up. No, we are not ready. Where are my other two awakened? There they are. That's what I was looking for. So, we can put the blocks up. Let's get a stack of that out. And hopefully, there we go. We have our Draconic Staff of Power. And that just depleted that. But this thing, regardless of anything else, just looks awesome. And it's an all-in-one tool. We've got a pickaxe, we've got axe, shovel, sword. And it wipes stuff out pretty quick. I just got a bunch of syrup that we don't need. Let's go down here and mine. So that does use power with it. But the nice thing about this one is we can actually change the attack radius, which is to 2. We can do a safe mode to keep us from killing anything that we don't want to mine. We can change the dig AoE. The biggest we can do right now is 5x5. It gets bigger and bigger as we add upgrades to it. We can change the speed as how fast you dig. We can make it to where it will show us what it will dig. And it just, I mean, just one hits everything. And it's got pretty good attack damage. And then the other bit is dig depth. We can make this to where it does a 5x5x5. And I'm not sure. I don't see. Used to, you actually had a way that you could go in and void stuff with this, but I am not seeing that. They may have taken it out. I'm not sure. But anyways, like I said, this thing is actually a really good thing to use. And we would use it if it wasn't for the fact that we're going to be switching to even better stuff. With the infinity catalyst, infinity ingots and stuff like that, we're going to be making, where's it at? This Sword of the Cosmos. That's where we are headed. Can't get any better than this. So that's kind of where we are with that. So now we've got that done. Let's go have where's my way out? It's over here. Oh, I did add a few more of these neutron collectors. We are getting pretty close to having what we need to make everything. So one last thing I want to look at today before we go as far as making is not that. Well, that is one of the things we need to make. Dislocator. Because we want to use this, and we want to make our advanced item dislocator. I love this thing. I miss having it. I'm mad I haven't made it before now. So we're going to make it today too. So there is us a dragon egg. Let's get rid of all this awakened stuff. We don't need it. Let's get us, I think that's what we needed. Yeah, 4 pieces of draconium and 3 ender pearls. So normally this is not something that has to be crafted at this tier. Usually you can craft it at a I think that it's either the wyvern or the basic. Don't remember right off the top of my head. So this thing, it makes life a whole lot simpler playing modded. We put this in here. Let's start. Let it craft. How we doing on power? It's keeping full. We're gonna need a bunch of it pretty soon. And here we go. Now, this, if you shift right click with it, you can use this to travel around different places. We add new here. We can make it say home and commit. It uses ender pearls as a way for fuel. So let's get some ender pearls. If you can left click on it, it'll add one at a time. You can shift left click and it adds, I think it's the 16. This will probably be way more than we'll ever need, but I won't have to worry about ever. Here we go. We're at ender pearls. All right, so now we can go to the end. We can come up here. We can add new. Make it say the end. Hit commit. And then you can shift and use your scroll wheel to cycle through, and we can go back and forth between home and back. So that is awesome. Now, I'm wanting to say we've got one more quest to do today. We want to make this red guitar. And we're just going to make that because we've already made the rest of the red matter tools. So this is going to take every single thing else, red matter wise, and I just put all of it up. So red matter and our dark matter. So we want to make shears. Easy enough. Make our red matter shears. We want to make the axe. There we go. Make a sword. And we need to make the hoe. And I should have been putting all these in here, and I haven't. There we go. Let's put these all in here now. Alright, we are back. I've not ever used any of the dark matter tools at all, or the red matter tools. And they have a few things. The pick, actually right-clicking vein mines. With the axe, if you right-click on a stump, it will cause the trunk to fall. And that's pretty much how those work. That's for the dark matter. And I would assume that's what the red matter ones do too. I'm not entirely sure. I've not ever used them before. We're just making them because we've got to make them. So, there we go. That's not what I wanted. So we can turn this to kill everybody or just kill hostile. Let's go over here. That's not going to do us a bit of good. Let's go find some dirt. Find us some dirt and find us some trees. And actually, while we're here, let's get our dislocator. Add new. Make us a mining dime. There we go. Whoa. That holds a great big area. And that was just right clicking, just right click the spot. I'm trying to right click a tree, but it is doing nothing. Whoa, we got, oh, it sheared every sheep around. Oh, and it went way out. Holy Lord. I guess it does like everything in the chunk. Was not aware it would do that. That's pretty neat. I thought we may, well, we need to find a tree other than, we need a vanilla tree. Let's go out here to our nature core. And that just picked every tree around here. Let's grow some more. I keep running into leaves. And yeah, that actually is pretty awesome. Now I've got more stuff than I'm ever going to need floating around here. Let's get rid of it all. I ain't going to need wood for a minute. Alright. So now we have seen that in action. Let us head home. Throw. Freaking magnet. We can put those up. We don't need them. Put that up. We don't need it. Put that right there. Oh, well, we got that right there. Alright, so we've made our red guitar. We made the morning star. We'll actually probably hold on to this. Let us do that just in case we need some wool or something like that. And I think that's it. So let us complete some quests. So it's going to give us a chest and half a heart. We've got another chest and a half a heart. We've got just a chest, and that's all of those. So we've got a chest and half a heart. And we've got just a chest. Beautiful. So we're down to... Basically, we got to do the Chaos Dragon in order to finish these 3 quests. We can do this one. This one's actually pretty easy. I've got most of the stuff to do it. We'll work on that one pretty soon. The Book of Knowledge is... I don't even know if the recipe is actually working. I seen somewhere that said it wasn't. But it takes an infinity ingot, but we got to get the chaos, get into the chaos stuff. So basically what this book does is it unlocks everything that we can make in this. I believe that's how it works. Oh, I did. These Klein stars, you can actually store EMC in them. I took some of them out of our system. I had a bunch of emeralds and decided to fill them up. So we've got this EMC, and then we can take the EMC out of here and use it instead of keep going and getting emeralds. So I've got a little bit of a battery set up here. So, but anyways, let us craft us a heart. Whoop. We'll put the other one in there, and let's get us some loot chest. Charm. Surprise, surprise, another charm. And another diamond furnace. We can actually put that in there. And another. I tell you what, I love my charms. I'm amazed we ever got this thing out of one of the loot bags, considering how many charms we got. So, anyways, now we are actually pretty close to being done. We've got 2 quests here we hadn't done. This is one of the one of them that we can just keep doing and doing and doing as a way to get an extra life. But we'll complete it as just a way to complete it. This one is one of them that you can complete again and again and again. I'm assuming so, because we completed it. There's no grabbing a chest. So I'm not sure what with that. We might try it again sometime just to see what it does. Agriculture, we're done. The Ender IO stuff, this stuff is actually pretty easy left to do. This is the biggest set of quests that we've got left is Botania, and I've been putting it off and putting it off. Not because I don't want to do it, it's because I know that Botania stuff is not something that a lot of people like to watch. So we'll probably do 1 episode here in the next day or so of doing nothing but knocking these quests out. We'll get it all done in 1 episode and be done with it. Energistics, we are done. Generation, Revolution. This is going to be a lot of me sitting and just doing a bunch of setting up auto crafting and patterns all the way up to this point here. Once we get to that point, after that we got to get into the fusion crafting. So we're a little bit off from having that, but like I said, I will slowly work on putting everything together as far as patterns to get all the way through here. We've got the turbine stuff, which we're just going to build the parts and be done with it. Mechanisms done. These, we're on our way to doing it. And we've got just 2 here. So we are pretty close to being done. Maybe about a week and a half. So my question to you all, anybody that's made it through the end of this video and still watching, what pack do you want to see next? I want to start getting some answers on it. I'll probably ask this in a couple different videos. As we're getting pretty close to it, need to be thinking about a next series. We've got the new Feed the Beast pack coming soon. I haven't checked in a while to see when it's coming, but it should be coming pretty soon. So, but for now, that's it. That's all I got. We have completed our Draconic armor with our staff. This staff is pretty bad. Pretty BA. I love it. So, that's it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching. I gotta be careful doing it with that, because I'll wind up hitting it and there go half our stuff. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.